Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa bari wa sallim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all my respected friend and madam. Today, we would like to share an important concept for dietary guidelines, a way of life and belief in faith. Halal. The halal term simply means permissible in Arabic. Commonly, it is related to food. Actually, halal extends far beyond that. I would like to recite Ayatul Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, Ayah 168, where Allah Azza wa Jalla told to all mankind to take halal food. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayuhan nas, kulu mimma fil ardi halalan tayyiba, wa la tattabi'u tuwati syaitan, innahu lakum aduwwum mubin. O mankind, eat from whatever is on earth that is lawful and good, and do not follow the footsteps of shaitan. Indeed, he is to you a clear enemy. Just to make you understand, halal not just as a label or a regulation. Nowadays, Western people are interested in halal practice. So what are the factors and impact of global acceptance in consuming halal products?
One of the most important factors driving the global acceptance of halal products, religious and ethical considerations. The growing interest in halal products around the world is not just a passing trend. It is also driven by a combination of spiritual obligation and ethical awareness. For Muslims, consuming halal is more than a personal preference. It is a religious duty outlined in Islamic teachings which define what is permissible in terms of food and other consumables. These guidelines go beyond just avoiding pork and alcohol. They include the way animals are treated, how food is prepared, and the importance of cleanliness throughout the production process. Halal is deeply connected to values of compassion, purity, and respect for life. However, halal products are gaining recognition far beyond Muslim communities. Today, more and more non-Muslim consumers are turning to halal options, attracted by the high ethical and hygienic standards they represent. People want to know where the food comes from, how it was produced, and whether it aligns with their values. Halal certified products offer transparency, accountability, and assurance, the qualities that many modern consumers care about. For example, the human of treatment of animals in halal slaughtering practices. This aspect appeals not only to Muslims fulfilling a religious requirement, but also to individuals concerned about animal welfare. Likewise, the emphasis on hygiene, proper handling, and the avoidance of harmful or unclear ingredients makes halal products appealing to those who prioritize health and safety. As a result, halal is increasingly being seen as a mark of quality, not just a religious label. It symbolizes clean, ethically made and trustworthy product. In a time when food safety scandals and environment concerns are growing, the principles behind halal are becoming more relevant to a wider audience. Businesses around the world have taken notice of this trend. Companies in various sectors from food and beverages to cosmetic and pharmaceuticals are now seeking halal certification to broaden their market reach. What started as a way to serve Muslim consumers has now expanded into a strategy for attracting health-conscious, ethically minded shoppers across all backgrounds. The ethical principles underlying halal, combined with its strict production standards, have helped it evolve from a purely religious obligation into widely respected symbol of trust and quality. This shift highlights how religious values can align with modern consumer expectations, offering products that meet both spiritual requirements and ethical preferences.
Halal food promotes a system of health and safety. It is not just about what is eaten, but how it is produced, prepared, and presented. In the Islamic method of slaughter, one of the key steps is to ensure all the animal blood is fully drained from the body. main blood vessel in the neck while keeping the spinal cord intact, allowing the heart to continue pump and drain the blood efficiently. Why it is important? Blood is considered impure in Islam. In Islamic teaching, blood is classified as najis. Consuming it is strictly prohibited, as stated in the Quran, Suratul Ma'idah, Ayatul 3. Hurrimat alaikumul maitatu waddamu wallahmul hinzir. It means forbidden to you for food are dead meat, blood, the flesh of swine, is mean pork. Blood can carry harmful substances. From a healthy perspective, blood is a medium where bacteria, virus, toxin can be presented or grow rapidly in human body. If not properly drained, it can contribute to spoilage of the meat. It may increase the risk of foodborne illness. It can affect the taste, odors, and texture of the meat. By draining the blood, the meat becomes cleaner, safer to eat, and long-lasting in terms of shelf life. Blood also makes the butchering and processing environment messier and difficult to keep sterile. Removing it helps maintain better hygiene during the food preparation and storage. In summary, draining the blood during Islamic slaughter is not just a religious requirement, it also aligns with modern food safety practice. It helps produce meat that is cleaner, healthier, and more hygienic, benefiting both of the consumer and food industry. The global acceptance for halal products, because it is related to health and safety concerns. When we talk about halal food, we are not talking about religious compliance. It consists health and safety compliance, cleanliness and hygiene. This is one example. Halal guidelines place a strong emphasis on cleanliness, not just of the food, but also the environment in which it's prepared. All utensils, equipment, and ingredient places must be clean and free from cross-contamination with non-halal products or harmful substances. This ensures a high standard of hygiene in halal-certified kitchen and food processing facilities. Health and safety concern not only for human beings, but for animals too. Halal slaughtering requires that the animal must be treated with compassion and not subjected to unnecessary stress of suffering. The animal must be healthy, in a good condition. At the same time, it should be well cared, fed properly and given water. It should be slaughtered quickly by a trained person. This focus on ethical treatment helps reduce stress hormones in the meat, which can impact the quality and safety of the food. Halal food must be free from anything that is harmful to health, includes alcohol and blood. Any substances that are toxic or poses health risks. This requirement ensures that halal food is not spiritual pure but physically safe and clean for human consumption. Halal certification system requires clear labeling, documentation throughout the food supply chain. This improves food traceability, reduce the risk of contamination, and strengthen up customer trust, which is important in preventing from fraud and safety breach.
So, today I'm going to talk about how globalization and trade help halal product become more popular and accepted around the world. So my focus is on the key factors that support the global acceptance. First, what are halal products? Halal means permissible in Islam. This product follow Islamic rule. This include food, drinks, cosmetic, and medicines. Before, halal products were mostly used in Muslim countries, but now people in many countries use them too. So globalization means the world is more connected. People, goods, and ideas move more easily between countries. Because of globalization, businesses can sell products to other countries and people can buy things from anywhere in the world. This helps halal product reach more markets. Growing Muslim population around the world. One big reason for global halal demand is the growing Muslim population. Today, many Muslims live in Western countries like the US, UK, France, and Canada. These people want halal product in their daily life. So more supermarkets and restaurants now offer halal food and items. Even non-Muslim are buying them because they trust halal product for their cleanliness and quality. Trade agreement help export halal product. Trade between countries is easier because of trade agreement. These are deals between countries to reduce taxes and rules on import and export. Countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, and Turkey are using this agreement to sell halal food, cosmetic, and medicine to many parts of the world. This helps halal product grow faster in the global market. Halal certification and standard. Halal product need certification to show they follow Islamic rules. Now, many countries are working together to create international halal standard. This means if a product is certified halal in one country, people in other countries can trust it too. Having clear rules and trusted label make it easier to sell halal product across border. Online shopping and social media. E-commerce or online shopping has also helped halal product go global. People can now buy halal item online from other countries. Also, social media helps. Halal influencers and brand promote halal product to a big audience. This makes halal product more popular with both Muslim and non-Muslim. Next is government support. Some government support halal industry. For example, Malaysia has halal parks and special programs to help businesses export halal products. This support help producers meet international standards and find buyers in other countries. So in conclusion, globalization and trade are very important in making halal product accepted around the world. The world is more connected, people are traveling and moving more, and trade is easier. With support from government, strong certification system, and online platform, halal products are now used by people everywhere. So that's all my part for globalization and trade. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته and a very good day to Madam Siti Fatahia Mahmud. And today I'll be talking about one of the key impacts of the global acceptance of halal products, which is economic growth. So, over the past 2 decades, the halal industry has transformed from a niche market into a powerful global economic force. Originally focused on food and beverage, halal now covers a wide array of sectors, which are cosmetics, fashion, travel service, logistics, and Islamic finance. This expansion has created a halal economy that's valued at over 2 trillion globally, and it is projected to keep growing. Among the most important drivers of this growth is the demand by Muslim and non-Muslim consumers. Consumers are drawn not only by religious, but reason by a halal association with quality, hygiene, ethical sourcing, and safety. This broader appeal has prompted companies from around the world, including big non-Muslim countries, to target the halal market. Economically, this global acceptance has several important benefits. First is increased trade and investment. As more countries import and export halal certificate products, we see stronger international trade relationship. Governments also invest in showcasing halal hubs, certification, and promotion initiatives to attract investors and boost export. Second one is SMEs and local economy support. Small and medium enterprise, especially in Muslim nations, are finding new opportunities in halal production. Halal certified food startups and cosmetic firms, for example, can now tap into global markets, often with government support. This helps to diversify economies and strengthen local industries. And the third one is multinational corporate expansion. So conversely, multinational behemoths like Nestle, Unilever, and Johnson are altering product lines to meet halal standards. Such companies are expanding the base of their markets while winning the confidence of new consumer groups. This assists in increased revenue and economic integration globally. Last but not least is innovation and job creation. The halal industry is also powering innovation, especially in the areas of supply chain transparency, biotechnology, and food science. For instance, creating halal alternatives to pervasive ingredients or ensuring ethical animal treatment has support research and development. As the sector expands, so do employment opportunities not only in manufacturing but also in compliance, logistics, marketing, and halal certification. In brief, the global embrace of halal product is not just a religious or cultural trend. It is a powerful economic one. It drives trade, uplifts small business, powers innovation, and opens up new job opportunities. As the halal economy continues to grow, its influence on the world's economic development will only intensify.
For cultural integration, I'd like to talk about how incorporating Islamic dietary practices, such as halal food options, into mainstream market can promote multiculturalism and tolerance. When halal choices are easy to find, it helps Muslim people and make everyone feels more welcome. It shows respect for different cultures and beliefs, help people learn about each other, and make it easier for communities to talk and get along. Ultimately, it is not about the food, it is about showing respect for different ways of life, supporting social harmony, and embracing the values of diversity that strengthen our society. Next, we move to the final part of impacts of global acceptance in halal products.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good day to everyone. Today I will be presenting on topic innovation and standardization on in halal products, which play a crucial role in the global growth of the halal industry. Firstly, the increasing global demand for halal products has driven innovation in various sectors. One of the most significant areas is food technology, where producers now use advanced methods to ensure halal food is not only permissible but also high in quality and long lasting. We also see innovation in traceability systems. This system allows consumers to trace the origin of a product from raw ingredient to the final product. To ensure that every stage of production complies with halal standards, this boosts greater consumer confidence, especially in international markets. Next, let's look at standardization on with growing global trade. There is a strong need to standardize halal certification at the international level. Many countries are working together to harmonize their halal certification processes so that mutual recognition can be achieved without repetitive procedures. For example, countries like Malaysia play a leading role in establishing international halal cooperation through organizations such as the International Halal Council and Japan, which are global respect reference for halal certification. In conclusion, innovation and standardization are key pillars in ensuring that the halal industry continues to grow in a sustainable and trustworthy manner, not only for Muslims but for the global community as well.
Conclude all our presentation point. The global acceptance of halal product is driven by a mix of religious, ethical, and health-related factors, along with globalization, government support, and evolving consumer values. What started as a religious requirement has now become a symbol of quality, safety, and ethical integrity, appealing to both Muslim and non-Muslim consumers. This growing acceptance has had significant impacts, from driving economic growth and innovation to promoting cultural integration and consumer trust. It is not just about the food anymore. Halal has expanded into cosmetics, pharmaceutical, tourism, and finance, creating a global industry that reflects both tradition and modern values. As demand continues to rise, halal products are set to play an even bigger role in shaping inclusive, sustainable, and ethical markets worldwide. So that's all from us. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Assalamualaikum.